Saturday, and I didn't want to do one earlier today. I'd do one now. There's that little phone back there. People coming in and having supper at the cafe. You guys get any rain today? We got some today. It started later than they said it was going to, though. Kinfolk, how you doing? Audrey, how you doing? It's been a while. Actions, what's going on, bud? I've been gone over the weekend, people, so that's why nobody was able to get a hold of me. I was in a camping in a place that had hardly no service, except once in a while, in a certain area. So I think I got a message from you, Actions, and hey, Twisted, how you doing? Salute. Oh, I'm doing good, Audrey. Just got back from this little weekend camping. Tantrum, what's up? I'm glad to be back home, but I was glad to be gone for a little bit too. I love it being out there in the woods. Ronnie. Hey, Smokey, how you doing? Ronnie, it's been raining off and on. It rained this morning here real hard for a while. Yeah, it's Twisted Chin, it is good. Yeah, it was a relaxing 2 days, a weekend really. We came back this morning. I don't think my boss was too happy about me coming back today. He wanted me back last night, so No, I didn't see too many videos over the weekend, actually, so I'll check that out. Mark sent a voice message. I hope he comes in. Yeah, I'll check it out. I got a lot of catching up to do. Oh yeah, he's easy to get along with, Tantrum. He's a good dude. In fact, I did talk to him for a little bit, and he was asking how it went. He does the same thing sometimes. Sleazy Wan. No, I can't do that. What's going on back here? Go back. Yeah, he does help me out. Thanks for doing that, no action. Yeah. Oh, really? I did not know that. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. No, I had dinner, and I came down here and I got a coffee, and I was getting ready to leave, and I thought, man, I'll do it live. Samantha, how you doing, man? But I was I like taking their hot chocolate and their coffee and mixing it together. Ender. And an old up twerk. I do not know. I don't know who would win that one. That's funny though. And oiled up pork. Oh, that's that's hilarious. Do-it-yourself specialist. I saw a guy in LA State Prison, and he had a single cell with a hot plate. Yeah, I have not seen that. Um, People use their bunks sometimes as a hot plate. Danielle, how you doing? But they'll use their hot. We didn't really have to do that too much. We had stingers, we had microwaves, we had different ways, crock pots, until they stopped selling crock pots. Talking about bunk, I was not either one, Chris. I didn't get down like that. And despite the myth that prison portrays, the prison movies portrays, a lot of that didn't go down. It's really a myth, except in places like Alabama. I heard it is bad in Alabama. Kathy, where you at? I thought you said something earlier. I don't know what you're doing, Danielle, but do you know how to spell? Oh, you're just here listening? Did you see that short, Kathy, I did on the Springfield leather? Ronnie Detroit, the Springfield Leather Company store. You ought to check that. If you're ever down in Springfield, you ought to check that out. They got crystals and rocks and stuff in there too, not just leather stuff. Yeah, you was required to keep your cell clean. I mean, they could write you up if you didn't. I mean, you didn't have to. But if they came in and they seen a messy cell, they could write you up for a hygiene thing. No, I'm not in prison now, Diane, but I was in prison for a while. We went to Whataburger on the way back. I forgot all about Lambert's. Man, I should have mentioned that. Well, they're solid, but they got little holes in them. There's probably like 9 holes in them. I don't know why those holes are there. But more likely than not, he'd get up and shank you. Yeah, she thought I was in the chow hall. Me and Tantrum knows what them chow halls do. And this doesn't look like one. No, it would probably just be a loss of commissary, like a limited spend thing. You probably wouldn't go to the hole over that. It'd have to be something a little more serious for you to go to the hole. But I don't know about the lose points at the commissary. They just put you on a limited spend, which means you can only buy hygiene items like soap and shampoo and stuff like that. You can't buy no Zuzus and Wham-Wham. No, we didn't try that, Kathy, because we thought it'd still be crowded because it was new. Yeah, I went in there. We just went in there to look around. Hey, Hell Monster, how you doing? Yeah, you'd have to get in a fight or something. Yeah, I had narcotics, contraband, any type of contraband, really. All right, you have a good day too, Acton. I think that's how you say that. Are you driving home from work, Hell Monster? You get any rain out there? I know it was probably a long day's work for you. We got back this morning, and I called my boss. I said, "You want me to go join you? You want me to work?" He goes, "Nah, don't worry about it." But I know he was wishing I was there yesterday. Joe, please come home. Yard addict. Hey, how you doing? Glad you're getting a welcome from Hawaii. Ace for short. All right, I got that. Yeah, sometimes I'm not good with pronunciations of names. I finished my GED and I was going to college until they shut the Pell Grant down. But I did learn leather craft, leather work, and then I tried to improve any way I could in there. You got beans and bologna. I don't know about that. Beans, they hurt me. No, you can buy thread, do it yourself, but sewing needles and stuff. But they won't, you can't really make your own stuff. Hey, Inside, how you doing? No, I did not see it. I missed it. Honey buns. Honey buns make me think of the ones I sold in prison. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. I haven't really done anything in a while, but the reason we stopped at that Springfield Leather is Mindy wanted to pick up some stuff for me to make her like a little purse wallet thing. Yeah, you have very inventive people in prison, very talented people, artists and everything else. Yes, it's all that in one, Pretty Cat. It's being away from family, missing weddings from your brothers, different things that's going on out there. But yeah, I've seen lamps made out popsicle sticks and marbles. They don't do that no more though. Yeah, I've done that. I've done all that. I made a wallet. I make wallets. I really like making belts. That's my favorite thing to do is belts. Belts and knife cheese. That's my favorite thing to make. But I do also make wallets and other things. Well, when I was inside Do It Yourself, we still allowed to smoke. And I got out in 2016, and they took tobacco out of Missouri prisons in 2018, so I got lucky there. Yeah, exactly, Tantrum. Just like he put it, right. And not controlling your own life, It's everything. Many of the best are locked up, Hell Monster, or have gotten out. No, I didn't get to do that. I was too high level. Well, they're not allowed to smoke at all now. It's guards smoke. But you know, it still happens. Guards are making money, guarantee you. Tobacco all of a sudden got real expensive. Day room, rec yard, yeah, in the cell. When I was in there, they still allowed smoking, but you couldn't smoke inside the building, you know, the housing units. You had to smoke outside. And sometimes they'd catch you smoking in the cell. Most COs just say, put it out. It has created corruption. Nope, they took that out too. They took that out before they did the smoking tobacco. Yeah, that's the way a lot of them are in state prison. They just want to do their 8 hours and go home. Well, I'll say this, do it yourself. Missouri State Penitentiary was the worst prison I was in. And I was in some bad ones after that, but none of the modern Missouri prisons compare to the federal prisons. The only one that I could say, from what I've heard from people like Tantrum and Chad and them, the only one that compares to it would be the Missouri State Penitentiary. But most of the modern prisons they got now in Missouri don't compare to the federal prisons. That's probably the reason why, Kathy. Spencer Baker, the most famous one I have met, was a serial killer. He was a sicko called Robert Bidello from Kansas City. That's right, Sparky. Tell him, stay out of prison. I have seen COs get their butts kicked. I've also seen COs kick butt. Cal, how you doing? I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? I'm trying to remember where you're from, Cal. I always try to remember where people are from when they tell me. Right, exactly, Tim. We got to teach the youth, man. We got to get the message out there. And we got to try to keep them from going up. Hey, Turpy, how you doing? Yeah, things could be worse. Outlaw. Scotland, huh? That's great. That's awesome. One, Andrew. One's enough, let me tell you. Yep. When I was there, we did have microwaves, Kathy. I don't know why they took it out, but I know a lot of COs quit because ASD, how you doing? A lot of COs quit because they took tobacco out. Oh, I was just answering the question, Andrew. I was just being serious. How different they are? I heard there was some pretty bad ones over in Australia, like Goulburn Prison. It's possible, Putty Cat, but my PO is trying to get me off. Every year she tries to get me off paper. Oh, I know what movie you watched. You watched An Innocent Man. Yep. Tom Selleck and I can't remember the other guy's name. Do I know Harry? I don't think so. I heard Goulburn was pretty bad. But I'm just going by what I hear. And a guy I used to talk to all the time, that Missouri State Penitentiary reminded him of Goulburn. Yeah, they dry the chewing tobacco out so they could smoke it. You have a good one, Cal. I'm glad you stopped by. I don't know who Darren Aston is, I don't think. Yep, the killing fields. That's what he called them. And Missouri State Penitentiary was called the bloodiest 47 acres. The worst meal would probably have to be now a king, chicken kill a con. Yeah, hit the like, everybody. Yeah, they did have church services. Sure did. Joseph, God bless you, and thank you for your service. And county? I knew a Darren Daniels in county. Lamb burger? What was wrong with the lamb burger? Was it actually or something? Was it cooked too hard? My memory is bad. I may or may not know these people. If I seen them, I probably would know them if I'd been around them. We got the Amish in here. Yeah, they had someone that did Bible studies. They had different services. You know, they had Catholics. They had different ones. You know, they had Bible studies. They had Muslims, and they had I think they had another one for Hindu or something. I think everybody has known the Hershey Scorch for once in a while. Carbohydrates, do it yourself, and real salty food. You know, it's high in sodium, real high in sodium. Oh, you had to. You had to give a courtesy flush. Just keep trying to hit it. All right, Audrey, I send you one too, all the way down to Mexico. Wait a minute, I'm missing some now. Yeah, that's right, ST. Make sure you hit it. Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? No, they usually didn't. They usually didn't isolate them. Put some water with it. That's right. That whole. Exactly. Do not go to prison. You won't have to worry about any of that. That's right. Like David Wayne said. How's it going, David? How's your job doing? Yeah, there was a library. Just about every prison that I've been in has had a library. Playing a video game with your wife, with Amy? Oh, I'm David. Yeah, I told you you'd do all right. Anyway, hey, Mark, I thought I'd do this live since I didn't do one at lunch today and I didn't do one Saturday. So I figured I'd do one today. But like I told you in a message, I think, or maybe it was in a comment, yeah, when you're working in the kitchen, you get different food. That's for sure. Yep. But I didn't go over to the chow hall a lot, Pretty Cat. Excuse me. I usually made something in the cell to eat. No problem, David. Yeah. We was down there south of Branson, and there was a place where we was camping that if you moved 1 foot one way or the other, you wasn't getting service. And Mindy kept stealing it from me. Oh yeah, they had holiday meals. They called them Pretty Cat. That's true. Hey, certified. But Mark, I was telling you that I think he would probably like that. But then again, he might not want to go there because it's his old area, you know. It's near his old area, St. Louis. But I don't know. I just want to get him a home plan so he can get out, you know. So it'll look good when he goes up for parole. Oh, so Menard was kind of like it took care of its own self, you know. This Amish people are really getting. No, I ain't working right now, certified. You too, Pretty Cat. You stay good. Pay $30 a week and they're pretty. Oh, you're talking about over there in Australia? Well, they usually couldn't mess up breakfast over here in Missouri. Breakfast is usually pretty good, you know, no matter what they made. The chicken wasn't bad that they served. The holidays meals wasn't bad. And there was a few things that wasn't bad. All right, I will, Mark. I know he lived in South St. Louis for a while, and he lived like in North St. Louis for a while. He lived all over the place in St. Louis. He said when he lived in North St. Louis, going to school, he'd have to set weapons along his path to school so that, you know, because he'd get chased by a bunch of people. That's right, Turpy. Don't go to jail. Exactly. It's good to have family support. Yeah, I know, Mark. You know, I don't even know if they would approve that, you know. Because in Missouri, the institution of parole officer sends people out and they got to approve the home plan. And if they don't approve it, he's got to find another one. But I was thinking before he goes up, if he just has one, just a name, you know, then that would be good. Just But they know that I'm on parole, you know, and people on parole can't live together. Yeah, I heard East St. Louis was bad. You take good too, Ronnie. Take care too, Ronnie. With Chad and Jen at the beach. 90s art made me chuckle, made me happy for it. I haven't seen that one yet. I have to check that one out. Like I said, I'm back from camping. I haven't figured out if you're in Illinois or Missouri, Mark. Is St. Anne in Missouri? I think you're in Missouri. But it seems like St. Anne should be in Illinois. Yeah, it is. Well, see what I'm thinking, Mark. If he has a place that the pro board can see when he goes up, you know, because if he gets a date, then they're going to check. And that's when they'll check. Approve it or not approve it. So if they, after that, they disapprove it, he can just find it anywhere. Hopefully. I do believe in DP for Chomos, Spencer. 100%. On the other, I think it would depend on the case. And like I was in there for deleting my brother's abuser. I got parole after 29 years. People like that, you know. A lot of people don't understand when somebody does that. That's usually the last time they do it. It's not like they have a thirst for it. Who I miss. So I think a lot of them, except for maybe a few, should be given a chance. Silk Souk was us in the bowl, $2. And he had a presidential Rolex on his wrist. Hey, Calvin, how you doing? I'm in Missouri, Calvin. 9 in Texas. Man, respect for you on that because I heard in Texas it's hot in those prisons. Hey, Judy. Judy's in here. Did all the women in here have a happy Mother's Day? Did all the men in here make sure that the women had a happy Mother's Day? Too much of a reputation anywhere, and I'm not worried about. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I understand certified. You know, Mark. Most people on here disagree with the sentence they gave me. Hey, Calvin, I keep missing people. Right. No, LT, I'm not drunk. I think I did miss a comment though or something. I missed something that's going on. What's up, Trixie? I didn't know the Trixie was in here. Trixie comes in every once in a while. Yours was okay. Just okay, Judy. Yep. You know, I don't regret protecting my little brother, but I do regret what I did. You know, that was a painful deal. Put him in the dirt. Judy agrees with me on that. What's your opinion on what should happen to the Chomos, Judy? Oh, excuse me, everybody. How it was to eat out. That's funny, David. Well, if you're dizzy, lay down, Judy. Well, my wife told me she thought she'd look good in something long and flowing, so I threw her in the Mississippi. Fighting into dreams. I knew Judy was going to say that. But anyway, sorry I didn't get back in time to do. Well, I just got back, so I could have done the 11 o'clock one, but I would have had to run, got everything taken inside, and then done it. I just said, heck with it, I'll do it later. No, they don't mess around down in Texas, that's for sure. But the highways we was on down there, you could go pretty fast on. They had one that was like, oh, my weekend was great, Audrey. Spent it out camping out in the woods. I mean, we spent a little bit of time one day in Branson, but the rest of it was out in the woods. Down there south of Branson. I know, Judy, I just wanted to see you say it again. It is. Especially the Ozark woods. I love them. No, it wasn't too silent. You had the whippoorwills and you had the cicadas and everything else going on. But I still loved it. I had a great Mother's Day, Audrey. Yep, that's it, Mark. I ain't seen a place down there. It was like a log cabin. I said, man, this would be great right here. Got a great view and everything. Mindy will kick my butt for what, Judy? What did I do? Oh, thank you, Audrey. It was actually Mindy's idea. And then I found the one spot where I could get service, and I thought I'd start answering messages. Mindy realized I was getting service and came over and took my spot. It's not raining here. The sun's out here right now, Judy. We got the rain this morning. Thank you for that, Mark. I just got through finishing. Eric, how you doing? I'll take neither side on that. I don't, well, as far as talking, I have my own opinion about it, but I don't get involved in politics because then people get mad. Either way, it doesn't matter what side you take. You're going to piss people off. That's why I don't talk politics. And actually, I'm not on the politics thing. They need to get a lot of people out of office. A lot. No, I'm not a hitman. What is it? Deadly Rider. I just took out a guy that was abusing my little brother. That wasn't I really wouldn't call that a hit, but ching. You agree? Mark came in here just in time. Oh, the long and flowing. Is that what you was talking about earlier, Judy? But you was going to tell Mindy? Yeah, I did 29 years on a life sentence on that one, Deadly Rider. From 17 till 46. 1997 to 2016. Oh, it has blown up, Branson. Mark. Branson has blown up. They got all kinds of things, man. They got another Bass Pro down there. They got all kinds of things down there you can do. And if you don't want to learn, if you don't ride around, drive around in the city, they got these free trolleys that'll take you over the city, the main part of town. Right, Mark. That's just a troll. The Amish are crying. Right. Three Amish kids and Amish parents and the person that drive them here again. Be careful, Ching. Judy and Mark will get rid of you. Macaboon. Oh, it's 1987. I'm sorry if I said 1970. I apologize. It was 1987 when I got arrested. I got out in 2016. I was surprised by how much it changed. It was crazy. But if you go down the Branson way, Mark, you need to stop at Springfield Leather. I think Amy would love that. No, I ain't talking about the leather because they got a different section that's got all these crystal rocks and stuff in it. Thank you, Judy. I was going to leave it up to you guys. That's why, be careful. Judy and Mark will block you. They'll get rid of you. You was born in 87? Well, it wasn't hard for me to imagine. I remember almost every 29 years of it. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, apparently you didn't block him yet, Judy. Yeah, losing a cell phone for a day, yep. Yeah, I was 17 in 1987. It might be a little quieter if I step outside and sit at one of those tables. What was that going on back there? Got some country singing back here. So what are you guys going to do the rest of the evening? I'm about ready to get off of here, and I ain't hungry. I'm full, but I'm craving sweets, like chocolate. Plus, Hell Monster mentioned something about honey buns. Maybe I'll get one of those. Oh, did they? Mess with them. I block them. Making dinner for your kids, Audrey? I seen a picture of you and your kids, and I guess it was your husband. Beautiful family you have, Audrey. Yeah, I remember you saying you're going to have a long talk with Shane. All right, I'll talk to him. I'll send him a message or email and tell him. Tell him if nothing else is something for the pro board to see, I'm just thinking that it would look better when it goes up for parole if they see that he has a place, Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here. I love y'all. Thank you all for showing. And I'll talk to you. I'll probably do another live Wednesday.